Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and I have a special video, and I know I've been saying that a lot lately, but seriously, this has been one of the pain in the butt grinds that you get. And I don't know, you guys know a while back I started the Czech line, right? And I was doing really good with the T25 Skoda. Yeah, well, the very next tank in line that you get on that line is a Russian tank, which is the opposite of everything Czech. You would think they would be similar, but this tank was so much different than the T25 that I just could not figure out how to play it, with the exception of this match. And guess what? This match, holy airtime. I completely forgot about that sky wheelie I threw in there at the beginning of the match. You guys gotta admit that was pretty awesome. God, I love these new physics. Anyway, so I say that this is a special. The reason it's special is, A, it's a very good match, about as good a match as you're going to get in this tank, and it's also the last match I needed to get the next tank. So I'm off of this tank finally. It was a rough grind. I didn't have very many good games in it, and this is going to be by far the best game I had in it, but it's also going to be one of the best you can have in it. Yes, I bounce a few shots, miss a few shots, so there, you can get better, but I use almost all of my ammo in this match, so keep that in mind. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Spartan, it's a T-34 with a 100mm gun, it can't be that bad. It's not that the tank is bad. It's got decent mobility, it's got a good turret for armor. For the most part, it's not great. I mean, obviously anything that has any penetration is still going to be able to shoot straight through it. But it's just the gun. The gun handling is so bad. Like, it is that bad. You would think that this 100mm long barrel would be able to be fairly accurate, but you'd be wrong. It's really not accurate. Like, the gun dispersion at any distance, look at this. Like, I'm trying to look behind the rock here, but you can see, even fully aimed in, the reticle is almost, or the dispersion circle is almost as big as the entire like sight picture. That's ridiculous. Shot out into the Jumbo. I bounce, of course, because Jumbo Sherman front armor. IS-3, shot into him, got one, 255. Now you can see right there, it's got a decent damaging gun, which is great. Good shot into the SU-152, that changes his mind. He gets tagged again. Now we've got a Jumbo Sherman again, and right there you see that shot just went completely wonky. Nothing that I did wrong. It wasn't like I fired before the shell was ready. It was fully aimed in. But that's just how it goes. There I fire on the IS-3 on the move. I hit a little bit high, hit his turret, so it bounced. And I'm just trying not to get detected. And so far, so good. These guys have yet to see me. You know how I know they have yet to see me? Oh, and there we get a nice... Oh yeah, this gun's so inaccurate, but you can hit that shot at that distance. Yes, every once in a while the shots do go where you aim. But most of the time, they miss by a little bit here and there. And shot on the Jumbo, and there you go again. Just completely misses the target. Like, my reticle is bigger than that Jumbo. Finally, I get a shot into him. Good Lord. Hello. Big, heavy, slow tank out in the open. And shot into him, track him. Now this is a Churchill 7. He's got some armor. So pinning him at this angle, I should be able to do, repeatedly right there. Right? So you saw me hit that one. And shot out. Track. Okay. Back up a little bit. And shot out. Miss. And this guy's not moving. Shot out. There we catch his engine. And he's just gonna burn to death. Poor guy. Just didn't know what hit him. If he hadn't moved, I would have just pinned or missed the front of his tank. Unfortunately, he moves and I catch his engine perfect. So, you have that once in a while. Hello, you Japanese heavy tanks. Alright, so right there, there's no way I pinned that shot. He's angled, but it's hard to tell which way he's angled, so I don't know where to place the shot. And there we get a good shot into the flat spot of his armor, so he's obviously angled. Now he's squared up to us, so put another shot at him. We get another shot. Can I get another shot into him? And... shot? No. Okay. So he's obviously moved. You would think a big house, he wouldn't be able to move that well. But he did get out of the way. So, I've at least pinned him down to a point where he doesn't need to push out anymore. He feels like he's got his butt kicked enough. He doesn't need to push straight towards me. Now, I've got a T-150 who's going to try to go full goofball on me. And I've got a Jumbo Sherman pushing my location. So for the first time this match, I'm going to put myself in a position to be spotted. But I have to. I have to take this Jumbo down. And Jumbos are very difficult from the front. And there's 2 Jumbos here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to try to shoot straight through the front armor of these guys now that I've got straight shots on. That one goes down. And now, of course, this guy. Shot right into the side of him. He's going to hit me. He does. He hits my engine. And wait for it. And we get him. Oh, we mercy roll him. He gets another shot into us. And then he gets finished. The mercy rolls. Why is it I always mercy roll people? Doesn't matter what tank I'm in. Oh, this is a big heavy tank shooting at me. Please miss. Woo, that was a high explosive shell too. That would have stung. That would have stung. It was probably 152 millimeter cannon with a high explosive round. And now here's where the Russian gun depression comes in. There is none. I'm trying to look over this hill. I can't look over the hill, which is the exact opposite of the Czech tanks. But I can hear he derps into the ground. I've got a shot on his turret, put it right on the flat spot. They don't have the most armor in the world, and it's all flat. There's very little angling. So their bodies are very well protected, but their turrets are just absolutely repulsive. Now here we've got an IS-3. Can I hit him? And we bounce off of him thinking that I thought I had a good enough angle on that pike that I would be able to pin. It didn't. One into the bottom plate, and I bounced the bottom plate as well. That stinks. Now I'm going to have to chase this IS-3, which is almost as fast as I am, over a hill, and he's got that big gun that's going to hit me for 400 damage. So, I can only take 2 hits from this guy. And I have to make sure that I kill him with 1. Now, I have 3 rounds left, guys. If I bounce any, I could be dead, let alone out of ammo. So I have to make this count. So right off the bat, he's trying to shoot me, but he can't because no gun depression. I'm going to charge down the hill. He does put a shot into me, but he hits my track. I get behind him, and I auto-lock his backside. So we get the final kill. We end up with 3 kills, 20 hits, even though a few of those are from burning the Churchill to death. So what do we end up with? 3,400 damage and 14 pins with 3 kills. Not bad for a tier 7 medium tank. Top of the leaderboard, of course. So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.